It's Saturday, September 12th. Wow, 9 hours of sleep. That's something I rarely do. It all kind of started, I've been pretty busy the past few weeks, been really working on the YouTube and podcast front. Started back up the Vegas project, which means I'm out there Monday through Thursday for practice 6 to 7. Of course, really, I'm out there. I leave the house by 5:30. Don't get home till 7:30. Putting in some extra miles, putting in some faster miles. Been really enjoyable. Plus, we've had incredibly hot weather and the air full of smoke. And then I wake up Friday morning just feeling super tired, and the weather is perfect. It was only 64 degrees. I actually had to throw on a long sleeve shirt. It was so chilly. And I went out, walked with Blanca, and I ended up just doing the walk with her. And that was all I did for that morning. Just not really going really good. You can see here 19:21 pace, even though it was 64 degrees. Came home, did a kettlebell with just the 10-pound weight, really light. Just didn't really do much kettlebell drills, stuff that I've got, running drills. You can contact me I can send you a link to it if you're interested in doing it. A lot of kettlebell for runners. And then that afternoon, walked over, as you can see, walked over to the park and put in our workout. Felt pretty slow. Then I walked over to Floyd's, get a new key for the gate, and then I went to bed last night, and I thought, wow, I'm going to be pretty out of it. But I ended up getting 9 hours of sleep. It's pretty amazing. This right here, 9.5 hours of sleep. Of course, it wasn't straight sleep. It says I went to bed at 6:38 and got up at 6:09. So I was asleep for 12 hours. But of course, I woke up numerous times. The sleep score of only 79. But you can see that my benchmark is 5 hours a night. I very rarely even get that. And last night definitely needed it. Felt better this morning. This month pretty low. This week getting a little better. 3-month average is 5 hours 10 minutes. The year average is 5:25. So I'm definitely looking forward to some cooler weather. I always sleep better when it's cooler out. And next week, in a week, I've got my 100-mile race. We shall see how that happens with the old heart rate, resting heart rate. It's been kind of steady at the 55, 53, 54 range. So nothing too much to report there. Over the past year, of course, you can see it's back down to where it was before I had the fall. And past 3 months, been pretty consistent. So that's all looking good. Highly recommend using a Fitbit. They really keep track of stuff. Pretty dang accurate. It's amazing how accurate they are compared to my Garmin. Sure, Garmin does a lot of this stuff, but the Fitbit battery lasts for 5 or 6 days. And I also really enjoy the Garmin and the Fitbit, how it auto detects you working out, and it's super accurate too. So like this morning, it's got me down for a 90-minute walk. Basically just been walking lately. As you can see, I haven't even done too much cross training. I did do a swim on Wednesday, and it auto recognized that. And before the swim was a run, which was on a treadmill. It's always kind of fun that Fitbit actually thinks I'm running. It doesn't think I'm running very often, but occasionally it does. So those are the Fitbit stats. Training Peaks, which I highly recommend you using. You can get a free one account, which is pretty good if you ever want to pay for an account. You can go with them for $19 a month, or you can go with me for $13 enough on my Patreon page. But you can see here the fatigue 106, the fitness 121. The form is the one I'm looking forward to looking at, because hopefully by next week my form will be even higher than that, and the fatigue, of course, will go down. And I did this morning, did a 72-minute walk. Walk run. I walked the first 48 with Blanca, and then I walked the last 24, hence Pug 24. And that's kind of the workouts planned. And that's about all I need to say today. So as always, stay healthy, be boring, not epic.